Hey everyone. Hello. How's it going? Happy full moon Aquarius. Hey y'all. Give me 1 second. I think this out. Happy Saturday. Happy full moon. Okay. So I'm here on Instagram and I'm here on YouTube. I'm gonna be looking here. I'm looking here. But don't worry about it. Everybody's gonna get what they deserve. Okay. So right now I'm just playing some shows. So before we get started, please make sure that you have your crystals, preferably anything that is blue, connected to Jupiter, or some colors that blue by Jupiter. Making sure that you have a blanket. I got my blanket right now. Making sure that you have a pen and paper. Because we're going to be doing a releasing exercise, a releasing letter. So make sure that you have your pen and paper with you. Okay. So hey everyone on Instagram, hey everyone on YouTube. Please make sure you have something to drink. I'm gonna go get some water really quick. So again, pen and paper, a blue crystal. If you don't have a blue crystal, that is fine. It's not a big deal. Something to drink and a blanket. And we'll get started in a few minutes. So come on in and let me know in the chat how you are doing, how this full moon was for you. This is actually a really nice full moon. I'm an Aries sun. Sagittarius is a fire sign, so I think that had to do with um, why this uh, full moon was not as harsh. The last full moon that we had was May something, and it was a full moon in Scorpio. And Scorpio is a really, really tough sign to have a full moon in. So this full moon didn't feel as harsh. So I'm gonna grab my water and yeah, I'll be right back. All right, let's get into it. So I actually have notes. I never have notes prepared, but I do have notes today. All right, let's get into it. Y'all need to let me know that you are here. Just give me a hey, give me a hi, give me a hello, or else let me know how you guys are feeling in the chat. The full moon comes into fullest fruition at 11:34 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so we're only a few hours away from that. I just had my full moon bath, so I'm feeling fully and completely just released. I feel like I let go. The theme for the full moon in Sagittarius, hey, my friends over on Instagram, I'm going to be looking this way because I'm on YouTube. So I love y'all. Please know I'm looking at y'all. Feel free to hop back in, hop back out. We have not started the guided meditation and we just started the conversation. So please feel free to hop back in, hop back out because I'll be here for like an hour or so. So, anyway, the full moon in Sagittarius is all about the new book of your life. Okay, that's what it's giving. I need y'all to claim it. Let me know in the chat that you're claiming it. This is the new book of your life. This is not the new chapter. This is the new book. You've done all the karmic work. You've done the healing work. You've learned the lessons, you've applied the lessons, and now it is time to live in your blessings, right? Because in order for God to bring you these blessings, you have to have learned those lessons. You have to have learned how to put up boundaries, how to say no, how to not feel bad, how to have um, standards, right, in every area of your life. And if you didn't have that, there's no way that God would be able to bless you with really good, abundant, awesome things because you would mess it up because of fear. You would mess it up because you didn't think you were worthy. You would mess it up because you don't think that you deserve to have it. All those things. But you've learned the lessons of self-worth. You've learned the lessons of how to care for yourself, how to put yourself first, how to be in your villain era. You've learned those lessons. So this chapter of your life, this full moon in Sagittarius, is really about a book of your life. You're done with that old book, and now you are ready to be in your new book. Full moon, the Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, luck, blessings, abundance. So check to see where Sagittarius is in your chart, because in that place you are going to be very lucky, very blessed. If you're a fire sign, if you have Sagittarius placements, this is actually a very good moon to work with. Usually you don't want to like manifest or ask for things during full moons. Full moons are really about releasing. But because Sagittarius is a fire sign, so it's a more, I would say, happy sign. Again, I'm an Aries, so I'm being partial. A happier sign, more open sign. This full moon is also about, this full moon we can receive, right? We can allow ourselves to receive during this full moon. We're still going to be doing a releasing exercise, so make sure you have your paper and pen. We're going to be doing a releasing. I'm going to show you guys how to completely and fully release things from your life. Um, I'm going to show you like how to write it because it has worked for me these past 3, 4 years of my healing work, and I'm just going to share it with y'all. And I know that you guys can keep it in your little toolbox and use it whenever you need it. So again, going back to Jupiter, Jupiter is about luck, expansion, blessings. So this full moon feels better than other full moons. We are able to receive the new that's coming in fully and completely because we've learned the lessons that we had to learn. And we've applied what we've learned from those lessons. So we want to give gratitude to the full moon in Sagittarius for all that we have learned and all that we are ready to receive. Because baby, you've done the work. You don't have to work hard anymore. This new book of your life is just called Ease. Ease, written by the Lord, written by universe, written by God. This new book of your life is called Ease. Ease in your mind, ease in your heart, ease in your body, ease in your spirit. The self-sabotaging is over. The not believing that you're enough is over. Not believing that you're worthy is over. That's all done. Hey, my friends over on, I almost said TikTok, on Instagram, how are you? Make sure that you have your paper and pen, blanket, all the good things that I told y'all to have. We just got started. So I'm just talking about how Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. This full moon feels much, much better. Hello, love. This full moon feels so much better than previous full moons because of Jupiter and because Sagittarius is a fire sign. So what you're going to definitely want to make sure with this full moon is to know that during the month of June, you can literally, now I'm going to say this very carefully. What you want to manifest will be easier for you to manifest. Hey girl, how are you? Welcome. For the month of June, what you want to manifest will be very easy to manifest. You will not have to work as hard. Now, the thing about the universe really likes detail, and the universe only believes it as much as you believe it. So if you are ready to, okay, let's say you have a $500 credit card bill, and you say, I want to pay it off by June 19th. You can do it. It will be done. That's a manifestation. It can be done. As long as you believe it can be done, it can be done. and you won't have to work as hard. Sometimes it's like we'll sit here and we'll take a double shift and then we'll do this side hustle and then we'll do this and do that to make all this money when we really could have just been like, you know what? I know this is going to happen. I'm believing that money is coming to me, flowing to me easily without working hard. Okay, maybe you go to your one job and then you get a random refund or someone randomly buys something from your side hustle. Like it's the manifestations are manifesting easier for the month of June. Because remember, guys, the new year is April. The new year is not January. So we are 2 months into the new year. We are a few days from the 6/6 portal. We are a few days away from summer solstice. This is called the strawberry full moon because it let the earth, the harvest of the strawberries, let the natives and let people know, okay, it's a good season for harvesting strawberries. The springtime, I'm sorry, the summertime is here, and it's just a naturally feel good time. Right. And you know how it is in June. It's like, okay, we outside, summertime, fine. Like we out here. There's gonna be the best summer ever. Right? That's how humans are. That's how we are. And that energy is good. That energy is so, so good. And that's why it's gonna be more easeful to manifest. Anais, which I love that name. We're still in Renaissance season. No? What do you mean? Renaissance season. I'm not familiar with that. What do you mean? But anyway, so if there is something that you want to manifest in the month of June that you believe will manifest, okay, don't sit here. I'm going to tell you guys how to manifest it real quick. Don't sit here and write down, I want to marry Drake by June 30th, 2023, right? Like, let it be something that you actually believe. So let's say it's, I don't know. I want to buy oh, girl, I don't know. Like you want to buy a pair of jeans or a Telfar bag or something like that. You're gonna write it down like 50 times. Okay, for the month of June, if there is something that's on your mind and on your heart that you want to manifest, write it down 50 and more times. Write it down 50 and more times and write a date. Okay, so if it's paying off a debt, if it's getting a new job, if it's um, traveling somewhere that you believe in your heart, you're going to travel, write it down 50 times. This June, this full moon in Sagittarius, this Jupiter in North Node, this Jupiter energy, it is the perfect energy to manifest with. All right. So let's move on to what we're letting go of. So grab your paper, grab your pen, I'm going to show you guys how to properly write a letter to yourself, to your inner child, inner teenager, all the people, whatever, whatever, and how to cleanse your spirit of what you are letting go of. So let me get some thumbs up to let me know that y'all are ready. Okay, so I showed you guys how to manifest, how to use this full moon to receive. Um, so now we're going to move on to how to release and let go. Anais says, like April is the new year, so we're still feeling the feeling of rebirth in the air, like life is anew. Absolutely, for sure. All right, self care boss is ready. All right, let's get into it. So, for those that are just joining, make sure to grab a paper and pen because we are about to let go. Okay, we are about to release. Full moons are about releasing. Okay, full moons are about releasing. So we already talked about manifesting. Let's get into releasing. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me give y'all on Instagram a wave. All right. All right, Anais is ready. So let's go. So when I was meditating, what came up for the collective is shocker, letting go of control. So tonight we're going to focus on what you seriously are ready to let go of, how do I say that? Let go of control of? How do I say that? Let go of. Let go control of? Jesus, help me. But you guys get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. And only you know that, right? We're not in person. So, like, if you guys want to share it in the chat, feel free. If you want to keep it to yourself, just write it on the top of your paper. Yeah, what you want to release control of. Thank you, self-care boss. Go ahead and write that at the top of your paper. Because when you think about control, the idea is, let's talk about controlling people, right? If I can control someone, that means that I will feel safe. It means that I will feel loved. That means that I will feel protected. If I can control them, if I can get them to do what I want them to do, yeah, for sure. I mean, English is my first language, but still, American English is a joke. Anyway, so what if you we try to control people because we like want to feel safe. We want to feel seen. We want to feel heard. We want to feel loved. If I can control her, then I will feel this. If I can control him, then I can feel this. But it's such a joke because you will never be able to control another person for long. There's always an expiration date on how long you can control someone for. So control is not real. Control is a lie that we tell ourselves to try to make ourselves feel better. One of the most important things human beings don't do enough of is accepting a person as they are, accepting a job, accepting a situation as it is. That's why God gave us free will. We can let go and say, you know what? This job fucking sucks. I don't need to try to control this job and try to control my boss or control my coworkers. I can leave and find something else. Let's talk about family, where you try to get family members to be on your side, the side of the light, the side of manifesting, the side of enlightenment. It's a waste of your time, right? It's a waste of your time because what all that energy we are using to try to get someone to be like us so we feel less alone, so we feel more accepted. Hello, my friends that are just joining on Instagram. We could be spending that time healing the wounds of why we feel alone, healing the wounds of why we don't feel accepted. We waste so much time trying to control other people to so that we can heal our own wounds when really we can just spend time healing. We can literally spend time on ourselves. You cannot control, you can't control a lot. Even when it comes to manifesting, right? You can't control the how. You cannot control the how. That's up to God. That's up to universe. So I think sometimes human beings, a lot of us are really scared. A lot of us are really scared. We don't really know why we're here. We're on this floating rock in this vast universe, and we don't know what it's like when we die. We don't really remember being in the womb. Being a human being is very, very trippy. And I think that a sense of control helps us feel less scared. Why don't we just lean into the scaredness? There's no need to fear the fear. Because what happens when you just let yourself look at the fear? What happens? You can accept that shit. I don't know what the fuck we doing here. And then you can be free because acceptance equals freedom. Okay. Control equals fear. Control is an illusion. Acceptance is freedom. So let's get into your letters. So if you need me to repeat anything, please let me know. But I'm gonna start saying it. This is how I write my letters when I'm doing healing work, when I'm doing releasing work. So you're gonna say, I now fully and completely release control of, and then whatever it was. So I now fully and completely release control of whatever you said. And then you're going to say, in all dimensions and in all lifetimes. So in all dimensions and in all lifetimes. I now, underneath the power of this full moon in Sagittarius, so I now, underneath the power of this full moon in Sagittarius, release and let go of control. So I now, underneath the power of this full moon in Sagittarius, release and let go of control. I now digest, okay? I now digest that this is, I now digest that this is just fear. And it need not be, and it need not be. May it end with me. So I now digest that this is just fear and it need not be. May it end with me. I now decree and declare acceptance of, now you can say acceptance of whatever you were releasing control of. I now decree and declare acceptance of this food, this habit, this person, this place, this thing, whatever it is. So I now decree and declare acceptance of that thing. And I am free. And so it is. Now, so I'm going to say, and so it is now in Jesus' name. If you work with a specific angel, like if you work with Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, if you work with different Indian gods or whatever you work with, go ahead and put that. Whoever you resonate with the most, but I resonate with Jesus the most. So, and so it is now in Jesus' name. Okay. And then when you leave this live, you're going to take a spiritual bath because it is the full moon. So you're going to take a spiritual bath. And my friends over on Instagram, you're going to take a spiritual bath or a spiritual shower. You're going to have the water be like a cleansing. Hello, my friends over on Instagram. You're going to have it be a cleansing, like call it sacred water. Let the Holy Spirit come over that water and let that water wash away the fear, wash away the need for control, and then calling in the new book of your life, which is called ease. After your shower or before your shower, whichever one you want, you're going to burn the letter we just wrote, okay? Make sure that you are burning it in a safe bowl. Make sure you are burning it in a safe space and place. Don't come back and say, BeenieTV, I got third degree burns because you told me to burn this letter. No, don't come for me. Okay, don't come for me. So please be safe when you are burning this letter. You're going to burn the letter. Now listen very carefully. As you are burning this letter, because there's power in fire. Fire is masculine. We are working with a Sagittarius energy. A Sagittarius is a fire sign. You are going to say, brother fire, release what needs to be released and ignite what needs to be ignited. While that fire is burning, watch the flames. There have been so many times when I was healing my mother wound that I would write down how I felt and everything and burn the paper, and the fire would almost burn my fingers. Sometimes the fire did burn my fingers, which let me know that this thing had too much. This thing was hurting me. This thought, this belief that I was holding on to was hurting me. And I tell you guys, this ritual works because you are pouring your energy and emotions through that pen onto that paper. And you are using the element of fire, which can ignite and destroy. And it always takes a couple weeks. And then a few weeks from today, you're going to realize, oh shit, like I don't even comprehend needing control over this thing. And you might have to do it more than once. And that's completely fine. That's completely fine. Okay, so that's how you write your letter, and we are releasing control underneath the power of this full moon. Okay, y'all, that's what we're doing. We're releasing the fear. We are releasing the need to hold on to fear, because that's what it is. We are releasing that, and we are letting that go. Okay, are y'all ready to move on to the meditation? Oh, sorry, hold on. Let's see what the cards are saying really quick. So, what is something that we can glean from tonight? What is something? Thank you. Six of Cups, happiness, inner child. If you're here, you might want to connect with your inner child more. Okay. You may want to connect with your inner child more during the month of June. And that can really just look like closing your eyes, taking a few deep breaths, and asking your inner child, what do you want to do today? What do you want to eat today? Where do you want to go? So sometimes my inner child likes to take me to the zoo, and we go to the zoo, right? I'm hoping my double Aries will assist with the fire magic. Oh, sure. I mean, it doesn't really matter what sign you are, right? It doesn't matter what sign you are because the element of fire is an element, right? So I hear what you're saying, though. I totally hear what you're saying. And I love that you are a double Aries. As I stated before, I'm an Aries sun. So I love that for us. So yeah, if you are here and if you saw the Six of Cups, connecting with your inner child more will be very beneficial for you in the month of June. So now let's get into our meditation. So I'm going to be playing 528 hertz. 528 hertz is the frequency that is found in all living things because we are all vibrational beings, flowers, plants, the sun, earth, everything is vibration, everything is energy. 528 hertz is the vibration that we all are. So I thought it was very fitting for us to. It's also called the love vibration. I apologize if you can't hear it that well. Let's go ahead and start getting more than welcome to either lay down. You're more than welcome to either lie down or sit in a comfortable seated position, either in lotus posture or with your feet on the ground, bringing your blanket, grabbing your crystals. If you did not hear me before, grabbing a bluish crystal is definitely going to be beneficial because this is connected to Jupiter. This is my lapis lazuli, my amethyst. Okay, so I'm actually going to hold both of these amethysts with some other crystals. Lapis lazuli is ancient crystal, known in the Bible, and this is helping you connect with yourself. Okay, let's go ahead. making sure that your chin is not lifted up, but it is tilted down towards your chest. Any other noises outside of this meditation, do not be disturbed by them. Allow them to be part of the meditation. Inhale, rolling the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, inhale, rolling the shoulders up. Exhale, relaxing. Another start to and stretch your whole body up, squeezing your face, squeezing your fingers, your toes, squeezing your shoulders all the way up, squeezing your whole body. As you're inhaling, your diaphragm should be expanding. And as you exhale, your diaphragm should contract. You're doing slow belly breathing out this feel free if you're lying down to place your crystal on your third eye, your throat, or any chakra that you feel connection up today. If you are sitting up, feel free to hold your crystals in your allow all thoughts to be like waves crashing against the beach. Soon as they come, just quickly release them. Any thoughts about the past, any thoughts about the future, any thoughts about things you have to do are all distractions. Let them be like waves Now, if you still have your pen and paper next to you, write down what came up for you. Go ahead and jot down what you saw, what came up for you. Returning back to your breathing, even if you need to like pat yourself, closing your like, making a fist and gently tapping your body to come back into this ground, into the body. Please feel free to do that as well. Breathing, stretching, stretching, stretching. Back to your body. Back. Take a few moments to jot down what came up for you. All right, friends. Now, before we go, does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any comments? Um, Feel free to send any divine donations to BeenieTV, Cash App, Venmo. Feel free to shop my brand, Salome Shea, where I sell ethically sourced shea butter from Ghana. Be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video. Well, my YouTube family, feel free to like this video once it goes up. And as always, I am always open to one-on-ones, one-on-one reading. So just always DM me on Instagram. Be sure to sign up to my newsletter over at Salome Shea. Follow me on Instagram at Salome Shea Butter. And I'll definitely be continuing my moon series during the summer. Now I am off from work. Now I have the energy to do so. So thank you for joining me today. Feel free to DM me. Let me know what came up for you. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for this time together. May you take your spiritual bath. May you burn that paper. May you eat something delicious. Please take care of yourself. Go out in nature. The energy of the full moon. You're welcome. The energy of the full moon is still going to be strong tomorrow. So I'm going to go out in nature, be with God and Mother Nature, and just relish, right? Relish in all this good energy. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you guys next time.